Hello everyone, welcome on into a bit of Thursday night Rookie the Roadie here, aka what are we calling this? Rebuilding Man City. G'day TD Moore, welcome in here. Whoa, there we go. I finished off for you. Hope you're all doing well. Let's get the music going in the background. That was a bit awkward, wasn't it? Today we should have the championship wrapped up, right? After last night, I'd be pretty disappointed if we didn't. That's a weird song to be first, but sure. So it's really about the FA Cup tonight, which should be okay because we host Mansfield in the quarterfinals off the back of an international break after this first game, where we take on an Oxford team in 15th who are going a lot better than that table position would suggest. So potential banana skin here on the road. STP, welcome in. Hope you're all doing well. How we cope without any World Cup games? That's probably the big question, isn't it? That was a weird day to actually focus at work and do stuff. Goodness me. But yeah, we've got Mansfield coming up in the FA Cup. Should really be winning that and going to the Final Four. So that's probably all our season's got left now, because 16-point gap in the championship over a team that have got a game in, well, we've got a game in hand over. Just won the double. Oh, STP. Legendary stuff. Get in there. Absolute scenes for you. Lovely stuff. But first up today, we've got Oxford in 15th, but they're going all right. They're not going badly at all. So it could be a tricky one, this one. But hope you're all doing well. Welcome on in. Also, a quick reminder that the giveaway, literally, there's still 2 codes I can give away. No one commented after last night. And people someone who doesn't have FM26, give it a go. Give it a go, people. Leave a comment on that short and literally you're guaranteed a copy. I can't make it any clearer. I'll probably have to get onto it after, or at least Saturday, after Saturday's stream. One day off's not too bad, but yeah. Won the FA Cup as well. Oh, you could do a treble. I shouldn't say that out loud, should I? But you could. You just got to beat the PSG. Hopefully they're Botley and you're safe, like they used to be in real life. But yeah, we've got Oxford up first. So a predictions live for that one. If you want to try and earn some channel points, there's still a bit of time remaining. Yeah, we've just gone forward a few days since the win over Stockport, which we kind of tried to rush for at the end of last stream. I suppose the interesting thing is we did draw against Mansfield. But hopefully we'll sort it out when we're back at home. So yeah, let's hopefully get off to a good start tonight. Also, a youth intake last night was not very good. I think the guys are still here. Is it in the youth setup? Youth candidates. Yes, it is. As it turns out, Raskin's actually got a bit more potential than it looked like, but one of the Rao's dropped, which is not ideal. It's a very, very bad intake anyway. I can't even really justify signing the 2 New Zealanders or the other weird nationality guys. There's a couple of Welshmen, a Scotsman. That's not that weird because we're in the UK. There's a Zambian. I don't think I can even justify signing him, so it's a pretty poor youth intake that we got last night. So yeah, maybe Rome Raskin becomes something, but yeah, we're struggling. Now, one of our players is on international duty, I've just noticed here. That's a great little spanner in the works. Let's get Karuma in the mix for him. So we're back down to having game. Oh, there we go. We're not. Are we having one of these again? But yeah, so we're back down to having only one wing back on the bench, but hopefully we get away with that. Felipe, surprised to have been called up for Brazil. Okay, that's a bit of a surprise at 18, being called up for the senior team, but we're rocking our first team here. No injuries. On Adira, but he wouldn't be starting anyway, so we're pretty sweet at the moment. Yes, hopefully can get a good win here before we head off on an international break, which we'll get for an early warning. I'm probably going to sort out my FIFA World Cup fantasy team while that goes on. I got the prediction done before the stream, but I did not do the fantasy, I've just remembered. But Oxford, in decent touch. Klopp's their coach, Gokri de Jong, and oh, that's filthy. Okay, yeah. That is disgusting. Klopp going to PSG. Yuck. Oh, good luck. Hopefully hopefully you do them. That'll be peak FM. Swindon being PSG. Oh, geez, Fraser Fleming took a while to pop up there. There's no secret, mate, while we get away from home. Purple patch, hopefully it lasts forever. Just 2 questions. Usually it's free. But here we go. Can we pick up... Well, we should, yeah. These championship games now are kind of just going through the motions. If it wasn't for the fact there's an international break coming up and then the cup game, we might have even rotated for this, but a week and a half in between games, so it's not really going to impact it. Even if you use the editor, this is a tough match. That'll be tricky, to say the least. But away we go here in our first one of the night. Only got 7 left in the championship this season, and hopefully a couple more in the FA Cup as we get an early shot off, deflected from Naldi, a corner. And Williams will take it. Puts it in the mixer, looking for Say, no one home. Santos from outside the box, shoots like he freaking loves to shoot from outside the box. We changed the instruction. It has helped us, even though our guys keep doing it. Mansfield are beating West Brom. So yeah, we've got the championship wrapped up if that's the case. Mansfield actually going all right. Obviously, we had a tricky game against them, but hopefully when we're back at home for the FA Cup, we'll bash their brains in. Good tracking back there from Santos, and offloads to Coffee, the cupper. Has he got enough caffeine in him early? Oh, he probably did, but Williams hasn't. It's a good save from Bakura. Off that shot, that was the biggest chance so far. Had a couple in the early stages of this game, but didn't be able to take them. And it's a throw-in for the home team. Bang on 15 minutes. Lopez. Good block on that cross, although now we get it clear chicane. Oh, lovely touch, right. Do the in and out. Spin them inside out chicane. Oh, they always nearly did it. Santos up to Paiva. Oh, he might go all the way. He will go all the way. Claudio Paiva. And he shushes the crowd as well, I think. It's 1-0 at 15 minutes in, and we probably deserve it, actually. But a couple of good chances before this. Chicane just got a nice touch on it to beat his man as we were hitting it away from that Oxford throw-in. And Paiva just goes through the gap here, drives through it nicely. We've got a couple of Brazilians here. Bakura gets a good touch on it, but still goes into that top right corner. So 1-0 early on the road. Things you love to see. Especially with the team directly behind us also losing. But as I say, I think if that holds, we go out to 19 and we're getting into like almost impossible. It might even actually be impossible with the amount of games they've played, because they've played a couple more than we have, so we might be about to guarantee promotion here. Might be an early promotion party before an international break, which is great timing for a party. Belgrade makes it 2. Bit fortunate to keep it, but buries it off the post. 6 goals, not too shabby from right back. And we are clicking early today. He's tried to play a pass and Mead's got in the way. It's just bobbled up to him. And it's a perfectly placed finish. The dive direction's interesting from Bakura, but we'll take it. We've had a couple of weird things happen to us, especially last night, it felt like. So 2-0. Happy days. There's Lopez on the ball here for Oxford. It's a good performance that'll hopefully give us some confidence going into the far Cup in the quarterfinal. Spoken too soon. Oh, Lance, great save, and he was on too. Huge save from our German goalkeeper. Well, praise. Should have done that after the goal, really. Okay, Coffee's a bit tired. That's really early for him to get tired, so we might have to deal with that at half-time. Because he's probably someone who might get some game time in an international break. Given he's playing for the Ivory Coast. He might actually be a first-team senior option for them, despite the young age, as Willems for chicane. Yeah, he's going to bury that. 20 composure. Actually show... Oh, no, never mind. 20 composure does not count for checking if you're offside or not, apparently. So still 2-0. Looked, I've seen worse looking than that, than last night. Now a free kick for Oxford, which Lons has come up with some massive saves tonight. We'll praise to try and stop that corner from taking place. It does. Piver's also a little bit tired here, so Coffee, Piver. Okay, all the midfield's tired. Willems and our wing-backs. As we're 2-0 up, Coffee's definitely cooked, so we'll get Belay on for him. None of the midfield are going that poorly yet, so we'll probably have to do those subs, but we'll just hold off at the moment while we're playing decently with this 2-0 lead. And Lon's actually going pretty good for us at the back as well to keep it as a clean sheet. A couple of good chances for Oxford in this one so far. And away we go in the second half with Ballet, the Batiste loanee, having come on for Coffee. Of course, we had Leberher, who probably would have been that bench guy, but he moaned about playing time, so we loaned him out. So it's probably one that we don't need to sort out for next season. Of course, we also have Hinchcliffe, who broke his leg a little while ago. So yeah, we've got a couple who are we'll get back. So just sort of thinking already about the transfer window. Now we'll do that and that. We'll get this midfield, so we might even make all the subs at once, because we can't really do anything about the right back. Yeah, let's just keep it fresh. Fresh bodies out there early in the second half. Hopefully it doesn't backfire. West Brom are winning now, so we might not actually confirm promotion just yet. They've got, if we, oh, no, we can't expand because the highlight starts and we've won the ball off that throw from Oxford. Can we hit them on the counter again? Deep for chicane. Don't know, did the guy just try and reach out and grab him there? Good luck, that was interesting. Chicane's still going though. Plays it back to Ballet. Whoop, goes in, takes on the shot, but can't put it on target. We've got a 2-goal lead though, so we'll praise the fellas. But this is what I'm trying to tell about. Yeah, 2-1 to West Brom, who still would have played one more game than us. 16 points behind. They might not be able to catch us if we've got 6 left and they've only got 5. So we could still guarantee promotion. Now I think of it. Now, did Chicane stay on this time? Nope, and he's missed anyway, so that was a good time for him to do that. Just not quite putting these guys away fully, but in control of the game enough, it feels like. As, oh, that was a bit tight. And thankfully, Felipe's there to tidy things up to Karuma. Back on the bench and getting some game time with Rose Langford on English under 18 duty, I presume. Now Carroll, nice little ball there for Chicane. Oh, it's a lovely ball for Sepulveda, who's missed it. Spursy things. It's the only excuse for that, because he should have scored there. The Spurs loanee. Although, can you say they're top of the Prem? It's a weird universe we live in. Spurs are actually winning trophies with Deschamps in charge after leaving Liverpool for some reason. There's Naldi. Pulls it back. Carroll, a block shot. Second time we'll go in. No. 3-0. This time we put them away properly. Belgrove over the top for Naldi. Felt like the goal might come here when he pulls it back for Carroll. Or the Casserole, as I nicknamed him last night. Yeah, second time Bakura just goes down, but a bit too keenly. Shot just goes straight on by him. So 3-0. We are comfy here at Oxford, a team who were in quite good form, despite being in the bottom half of the table, so that's good. Oh, bother. Well, this one couldn't probably do much about this anyway. Let's just chuck the rumour out there and play with no DM for a little while. Hopefully it's not too serious, more so for the FA Cup, but it's not the worst time of the season to cop an injury like that. He says hopefully. Why is Naldi there? Anyway, that wasn't what I did, I didn't think. 3-0 though, good win. And we are 16 clear of West Brom. I think they've only got 5 games left, so in theory, that should guarantee promotion. Oh, it has. Well done, everyone. That's promotion secured. Yeah, come on. That's very anticlimactic. But we've got the job done. Give me a thing. We're up. There it is, bottom right corner. We can't see it. My face cam's in the way, and it's a Steam achievement. But there we go. We celebrate promotion. Birmingham can't catch us. Neither can West Brom with that extra game played, so we can just take the mickey in the championship now. Probably means we're going up as champs as well. Like, Birmingham technically could go past us, could they, with 7 games? Very unlikely. No, they've got. We need 1 point. We need 1 point to secure the title. But we are going up to the Prem. That was the main goal, and we done it. So that is good. And now we've got an international break. Now, how bad? Oh, we've got budgets, right. What do we think? We're a club in debt. Let me know in the chat. What do you reckon we're going to have budget-wise here? We already had 20-something just left over. I'd hope that we'd have, like we had 150 when we got here. I'd hope we'd have a decent amount. I'd hope it's be in the 100 range. We'll check the Belgrab injury. It is 9 days to 2 weeks. He's going to miss the FA Cup game, but not a lot more, like with the timing. So that's not horrific. We celebrate promotion. The board love me. Hopefully it's also going to make sure some of these guys who kind of want to leave don't. Good work from you, Chicane. Right. No one's left to guess. Let's see how much we've got to work with. Oh. Guys, that's not quite what I was looking for. They have not added anything to the transfer budget. They have bumped up the wage. But that's, I mean, we're going to the Premier League, lads. It's not this. Okay, that's a letdown. Especially because at some stage the board are going to get. I mean, the finances when we go back to up to the Premier, I think would just upwards. You got 300 million with Everton. Oh, mate. I've got 27 million. They've done nothing apart from the wage. I'll have to take some out of the scouting at the end of the year, maybe. Try and do a bit of manipulation there. Because I don't think we're going to spend all that 89k before the new season ticks over. Right. It's a letdown. Okay, let's get forward to this next game, which is pretty much 2 weeks away now. Oops, sorry, hiccups. FA Cup. $300 million at Everton, and I'm getting 27 million at Man City, which I already had. To be fair, I can't complain. We did come to this club kind of with that whole challenging stuff in mind. Yeah, we want to be the best we can be, all that garbage. I'm a little bit filthy for the board right now, mate. We're going to take on a Mansfield team in okay form, but they did just lose to West Brom, so let's hope that helps us. Now, have we got any injuries? Belgrade probably won't be able to play. Now, who have we actually got as the right back? Because with the loans, I get confused. Yeah, we are literally down to Rose Langford, I think. But it's probably Ballet. Now, has Rose Langford got a contract? No, no, he's still under contract. Okay, don't know why everyone wants him. They won't get him. We might just go Ballet for next game and chuck Rosie on the bench. Sepulveda is cup tied. So I suppose we'll go Lozolo there somewhere, unless Onodera, yeah, double hernia. He's not back anytime soon. Yeah, okay. Got a lot of DME sort of options in the FA Cup, but hopefully it'll be right against bottom of the freaking championship. Hopefully be right. Oh, because you sold it. Yeah, that makes sense then. I was going to say 300 mils mental. Did you have a different currency turned on? I was about to ask. Yeah, if you sell people, obviously. Oh, we've got the most goals in the league. We've got 6 games left, and we've got the most goals in the league. In his but was that in the Man City season? I might have gone early there. Right. Sorry, just while we get through this, I am going to just sort out my fantasy team for whatchamacallit. Let's get rid of all my Colombians, Brazilians, and Americans. So goodbye, Munoz, Dest, Freeman, Tillman. That wasn't too bad a shout, actually. Vinny, fraud. I've run out of transfers. What hold on, what? Oh, right, wait, no, reset. Right, we'll get rid of 2 defenders then. Get rid of the most expensive ones. Yeah, we're still going. Okay. And also, Vinny and Louis Diaz can go. So I need to find some defenders once we sort out FM. Okay. It's a record. New team record. Yeah, okay. Okay, Jacob Nelson. How is he going potentially? He's still all right. Like for a homegrown club guy, he's good. Definitely worth keeping around. And Lieber here is playing still for Switzerland. Of course, this is a guy we loaned out. So how's he actually getting on at Celta Vigo? He's played a little bit, and he's actually playing quite well. So that suits us. Annoyingly, we've actually got some game time for the next little while, but is what it is. As I had to change the team. Yeah, fair enough to me. You got to do the reset sometimes, don't you? Now, how much have I got here? How can I just search for? Sorry, I am. No, just show me defense. There we go. Right. Who's the good? We'll go with that. Suppose we chuck in a bit of. I don't. Right, I better go for Frenchman actually. Go Kunde. How about that? Oh, we're back. Sorry. Now Glasner. He's not playing well. Oh, mate, you're lucky about Batiste giving you left frickin' Crystal Palace go to Nottingham Forest in real life, mate. So just shut your pie hole about how I manage my team. Learn your role, Glasner. We're gonna have to do training and pray shortly, aren't we? All right. Alvarez for Kane. Gee, yeah, okay, that's a bold one. Although, yeah, I've tipped Norway over England, so it's not that wild. Tell you what, don't know how many people put Messi in their team from the start, but I reckon I did all right by doing that with his 8 goals. Oh, Glasner. In real life, he's signed to be Nottingham Forest manager, but he's at my former club here, and he's just moaning about the fact I'm not playing a guy because he's been trashed since he's come here. That's what he's doing in the save. It's nothing too deep. I'm just going a bit weird. Now of these guys, give me the Olise. No, I can't do Olise and Dembele. We'll go Dembele. Cheeky bit of Tielemans, I reckon. There we go. Right. Confirm those transfers. Okay. Now I've got that done. Karuma hasn't actually developed as much as I hoped he would, although he was a free, so if we have to sell him, it's not the end of the world. What I really should do, actually, is Raul gives us a 1-0 win. That's one of our lads that we signed from the youth intake, whose potential's dropped by a whole, like, half or full star. Now, what I want to do here, actually, is talk to the board about increasing percentage of transfer revenue. Thank you. Let's see if that works. Now that we've actually got something on our resume. Now, I think Saibari is under a little bit of an injury cloud, isn't he? So Jude can go in for you. And yeah, we don't want Freeman starting, so that is easy peasy. Right. Okay, Gwilliam. Why does Gwilliam want to go? He's quite good. Promising wing back. Could use that to our advantage later on. Still got Messi, captain, Harlem Vice. That seems fair. I will now. Simon or Courtois? I might actually go with Courtois because I think Belgium might do them. Spain are a little bit boring. Okay, we've got that locked in now, so that is cool. All these boosters I can play. Max captain. Yeah, we'll do that. Boompa. Confirm. Right. Sorry, just sorting that all out. And Atletico Madrid signed Morton Human from Sporting. Okay. Right, lots of players on international duty. Nico Paz can definitely go on the shortlist. He's probably on the older side, but if he's going to be like a free, he would be. We are losing our right winger back on loan to Batiste. Nico Paz could be a little bit of fun. Not really the age profile I'd be looking for, but if we can sign him, then sell him on. Maybe. Definitely worth putting on the shortlist, though. 45 million. Okay. Interesting move. Willems, yep, stoked. He's scoring. Lovely. Right, we're still about a week out from this FA Cup game. Let's check him out on transfer market now. There we go. Garrison. Do we need to? Well done on to you, Plunkett. There we go. Martins. Yep, good on you. You're a good mate. I haven't actually seen Felipe. There you go. Good on you. Good on you, young'un. Okay, a lot of Brazilians getting some minutes as Italy hold England. So the team that didn't make the World Cup hold the team that won the World Cup. And EIL, whatever the heck that's supposed to be. Is that like Nations League or is it something else? Just international, European International League. Feels like it should be Nations League. All right, are we going to get the board going to give me a little bumpy on that transfer review? Apparently, it's just bang on his market value too, so it's not bad from Atletico. Right. Oh, that Dundas looks all right. Dutch Jamie Nunez, is he at Fiorentina these days? He might. Oh, we can't afford that. Never mind. But I've got to remember we've got no money because the board. So, yeah. I was going to get this guy in as a lefty at one point, but that was if Williams left. It's definitely going to be a case of selling people before we can buy them this window. For the most part. Coaching, individual, no, it's ending. Okay. Yep, sure. Yep, sure. We don't want to take the stuff away from the sheep station. My current arrangement. Well, let's discuss it with the board then. Yeah, that. To make further profit until that happens. Yeah, Oh, Aaron, you're a bit right. When's this freaking takeover? When's that going through? I want to see when this takeover's happening now. Don't like my board. 27 million for promotion to the Prem. Are you freaking kidding me? And we already had 27 million in our transfer budget. They've given me nothing. Nothing for getting them back to the Prem. I know it was expected, but to give me nothing. If the redemption arc wasn't so good, I'd be seeing my CV all over the international area right now if it wasn't for that. Alright, see what we got here. Team of the week. 6. Yes, we had a good game there against Oxford. Now, I do actually need to keep an eye out on player fitness. It's probably a smart thing to do. Not going to be too bad, though, by the looks of it. There's England and Italy take each other on again. Nothing too much happening there, just the promises, which hopefully, once the guys realise they're going back up to the Prem, they won't be quite so antsy about. And okay, Italy have bet them 3-1. Okay. Stevie G was clearly a very good manager compared to the new guy, Von Bommel or whatever his name is. Right, is that the coffee who's got a debut there? Someone has. No, Say. Okay. Say. Still not sure which one. Anyway, well done, Say. C. And Piver. Yours, yep. Okay, they love our Brazilians here. And any of these guys worth looking into? Liverpool. So let's just trial. Yes. We are a bit of a bottom feeder these days, so we probably do need to do this potentially with how bad our intake was. Kirsch. Okay, we did you, did we? Wayne. Love that name. Luke Wayne. Why not? Harry McFarlane. Ben Newell. Shaw. Orterson. You ought to come here. Jose Canales. Sound like you should be good. Right, let's see what happens with that. Some Trilison. Oh, here we go. Lovely. Okay, a couple rejected, but most not. It was just Canales, who's... where is he? Arsenal. Typical. And Wayne. Who is he at? Liverpool. Okay. But the rest, we can bring in and have a look at them. Set them all it is, right. At least that email still works. The new UI. I hadn't actually tried that in game this year. Oh, and next gen as well, right. Absolute menu clicking coming up here, people. Garrett, no, okay, wait. You can, we'll terminate you. Yes, okay, this could be pretty waste of time. It's looking like even the Liverpool lad's bad. Okay, you're all right. Let's sneak you in the under 21s. Moscoso. Same with, okay, this might not be a complete waste of time. Turan looks like he's got a bit of potential. Orterson, Orton not come actually. Newell, no good. Kirsch, yeah, okay, you're from Man United. That was never going to work, was it? Right, best wonder kids, what's happening here? Toppy, let's scout you. Malete, Jimenez, Bravo, we know about. Cool. Definitely know about Silva because we were going to sign him. Ricardo Fernandez. Did I sign this guy? Yes. Okay. That's right. I remember now. He's quite good. Okay. So that's sweet. Igor, we need to scout you. 16-year-old from Nacional. Okay. We know about that. Torres from Norwich, apparently. Oh, we've got Felipe. So we've got number 12 on the list. We know about the Batiste players. But a fair few here we don't actually know about, so this could be quite a good little year for this. Right, he's available, Freddie Lucas. We might wait for the scout report because he looks so for that high on the list. Carry on, Lund, I think we know about, we do. Tom Sheepstation, 23 next gen, followed by Chakasay. Feels like it should probably be the other way around. Nicholas Lobo, we know about. Luquet, we don't. Gomez, we don't. Paredes, okay, we don't. Led from Cruz Azul. Definitely won't know the 16-year-old from Germany. Okay, we know about Lacam. Sepulveda, he's on the list, but he's a Spurs player, even though it says he's ours. Okay, we know about Istria. Dyer and Dale at Chelsea, we somehow don't know about. Bossio at Bali. And then no more of our players. Okay, that guy's getting a full scout by accident. Dundas, we know about you. Furtado, Nelly's bro. And yeah, Stefan. Right, there we go. That has to be done, people. Sorry about that. It takes a while, but now Nicky Hinchcliffe. Oh yeah, I need to. Oh, you've been injured. How was I possibly going to sell you? Right, that might actually kill us. That promise thing with Hinchcliffe. That's really annoying. Hmm. You two, you guys can go. You're not very good. So we'll do that. But jeepers, that's going to be annoying with Hinchcliffe. That's what we're about to get into April, are we? Oh, the birthday month. Can you give me FA Cup as well as a championship, lads? Oh, the beat the finals probably not till May, so that won't count, will it? I mean, if you can't beat Mansfield, then jeepers creepers. Oh, Chicane and Piper. Oh, we've got manager of the month as well. Oh, lovely. We're getting everything. Rate that. Don't need Amazon telling me there's deals on. Yeah, FFP compliant. That could be an issue actually. FFP, if we've only got that transfer budget. Martin is ongoing. Cool. Okay, Belgrub can actually get into his rehab. We should check that probably a bit more. We will give Sepulveda a run just because obviously he's unable to play this game, being cup tied. Kane's the best attacking player, love it. Best attacking team, us, love that. Dimitar Vasiev still going strong there at Batiste. Kane, 4 matches, 4 goals. Well done. You're starting to do what I expected. Piper, young player of the month. Yep. You know what? 21. Okay, sure. We got manager of the month, so it's time to acknowledge me. Thank you. Right. And mate, you suck. That's twice now, bro. Stop paying for his coaching courses and give me more percentage of transfer revenue. I don't care about my under 18 goalkeeping coach. He's already good. I don't need him to have an extra qualification. Gives me that extra 6K. Be better than nothing. It's Hinchcliffe rehab. Right, let's hope that maybe helps him somehow. Want to sign a new contract. That you've got to be okay. We've got more injuries. 2 to 3 days for Caserta. That's fine. We can just rest him for that. Rose Langford. Oh, you've got it. What is happening to our right back stocks at the moment? Who else have we got? Plunkett out on loan. So we're legitimate. Right, Streep Station. You need a big time here, buddy. Tommy Sheep Station, in you come. Because everyone else is just absolutely just falling over left, right, centre for me at the moment. So Tom Sheep Station, versatile. Come on the bench, mate. Is that an April Fool's joke? All those injuries happening? Hopefully not. Well, hopefully it is actually. Got that wrong way around. But we're a bit past that IRL. Okay. Oh, look at some of the training ratings. Mad scenes. You love it here, don't you? Just realised I actually forgot to check the fitness on some of those guys when I did it earlier in the week, but not in the back half. Will be fine. It's okay. Just the guys on orange injuries, so we can cop that. Still got manager of the month despite the draw at Mansfield, so probably shows how up and down all the other teams were. Hopefully now we can beat this lot. Our old foe from the Manjung JDT days to start this save. Munoz. But this time he has to come to the Etihad. So hopefully we do them. We're the Sunday game. We're the fancy one. Right. We other teams can play a day earlier. Okay, Liverpool are through, absolutely wiping the floor for Leeds. Under 21s pick up a win, but we're nearly into this game finally. It went as expected, unfortunately. So we're going to have to take a good team on in the next round, provided we get there. In the semis at Wembley, Arsenal and Liverpool comfy. Man U in Fergie time over Brentford. Who is there? Abel Ferreira. Okay, so that's the guy who's doing us at the moment. The crosstown rivals are 2-1. Lovely. Kind of FM them there, so I rate that. Although, why would we not be blue against Sunderland? Anyway, stat-wise, and apparently we're still not champs. Feels like we will be close to it now. And now, technically, do they really force the high turnovers? Mansfield. Okay. We'll go balancing. Bottom of the championship are going to press us and force us to turn the ball over, are they? Ass man. I'll trust you, but I don't entirely trust you, actually. Now I said it out loud. Right, so he is not quite fit, Caserta. Call me KFR, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. So, is Caserta going to be okay, or do I need to go funky on the bench? Call up a youth player, which I probably should have done earlier because they played the day before. Oh, you do? Legend. That was good times there. I'm going to have to put in Sass here, I think. The sassy boy. The Caserta with the flu thing. So a bit of a youngster getting called up for this FA Cup game, at least on the bench. You hopefully enjoyed that one. Obviously, it was a bit... Yeah. That'll be good if it's actually happening. Finally. On the men's side. Obviously already on the women's side. But yeah, that's right. It was good fun until the whole A-League thing bugged out. So it was still fun winning a Club World Cup, but glad you checked that out. Have you played FM26? Call me KFR? Oh, actually, yeah. Yeah, so that's not next year, is it? It's the year after for Western as well. But right, we'll get a prediction going for this one. Who goes through? FA Cup quarterfinal. We are hosting Top of the championship we are, already promoted, hosting bottom of the championship, Mansfield. So we better do them here, seriously. I'm a little bit annoyed we drew them away from home in the championship, but hopefully get the job done here. Fixture being held at though even. Oh, okay. Interesting. So we're going with the top team. Yeah, that's interesting then. But yeah, with the championship wrapped up, we're going to go top team here, guys. Except that Ballet's at right back because we've just been decimated by injuries in that position. We've got Sheep Station on the bench, which actually isn't too bad an option. So we're pretty all right in terms of the overall squad. Could use an extra midfielder, but yeah, old mate's cup tie for this and Sepulveda. So hopefully we'll pick up a good win here at home. Right, come on, let's make our way through, lads. It's only 24 from the championship we've got to beat here to make the final four of the FA Cup. Yeah, South Melbourne, that would not surprise me, given yeah, they're signing a couple of decent players actually. I pinched one off my South Island United boys in the OFC Pro League. But there we go, FA Cup quarter. We should be romping this, but last time we played these guys, it was actually quite close. They've got a chin at right back. I'm still Wellington. I live in the South Island, so it's closer. So I thought that was the natural way to decide, which I'm regretting a little bit, as Adams just cooks old Ballet. That's not a great start from Ballet at right back, is it? So a slightly poor decision from me there, but there was a reason. I'm just regretting the reasoning I chose. Because in any other sport, if it's cricket or rugby, I freaking hate Wellington. Imports are us, the cricket team. And the Hurricanes just have the most plastic fans I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, Christchurch is a chance, I reckon, in the future of the A-League as well. Especially with the stadium. With the South Island thing. I think there's going to be a bit of funky stuff going on there. With some of those AFC teams being a shout. Especially the Aussie and New Zealand ones. As we're all over them. A goal kick, which we, for some reason, are going to see. But no goals yet, which is a touch concerning. Yeah, that would be, yeah, that would be quite cool. Okay, why did we see that highlight FM? As we are locked up at 0-0 here. Still against why do we find this team so difficult? I don't want to. I lost to this guy enough in Malaysia. I don't want to do it at a club where I'm not supposed to be. Those JDT Manjung days were painful, some of them. No, do not concede to Januzzi. Oh my god, what are we doing? It's bottom of the championship. We could not have got an easier draw. You absolute frauds. What are we doing? That is, yeah, that's when it gets complicated, isn't it? That is, yeah, oh, that's a bit unlucky, but also, goodness me, we've been all over them. Ballet. Right, let's score now. Naudi. Oh, he had options inside him. There we go. Right, they just needed a wake-up call. 20 composure chicane. He'll put it away. Now this is where we get going properly. Why are the team that are going to be in League One proving so difficult for a team that are going to be in the Prem next season? Anyway, 1-1. Oh, it's a poor pass from them. Right, hit them again on the counter, lads. Catch him napping. Ballet. Chicane. Oh, it's a big push. Right, Penn. Chicane, you better freaking score this one. I want to see that 20 composure fully here. This is the moment. FA Cup quarter. To make the final four. Oh, it's cheeky. If he misses that, that's almost an instant sub. But he's just dinked it, and Graham's just bought it completely. So 2-1. Turned it around in the space of a few minutes just near that. Boot up the arse. And now we're good. Now we're in front. Tell you what, he could have almost recovered and gone back the other way there. Old Graham. That was a very, very dinky. And that looks more deserved based on stats. It was kind of annoying that they scored with their one shot on target. But yeah, that would be interesting if they do the relegation. Probably not an issue for Auckland. Although, now the salary cap's hitting a bit harder, you never know. But yeah, for the Wellington, if there was to be a South Island team, that'd be a bit interesting what state they'd get thrown into. Unless there's a rule that you can't drop below like the second tier or something weird. But that would probably upset a few of the Aussies. There's a good block on that, and we get a chance to hit on the counter. Not the greatest pass from Santos, but I suppose Coffey can run onto it. In the box, the cuppa. Willem's shot blocked. Belay to tidy up though. Santos surely plays it back. No, gives it away. Good tackle though. But we are making hard work of this, so we put a praise for it, and apparently it was awfully timed. No, do not. Okay, this better be just a pre-half-time thing. Actually, you know what? No, this can be a proper highlight. This can be a proper highlight game. Ignore what I said. Williams. What an awful corner. Piver. Come on, let's get it to free. Piver. Yes, there we go. FM. It does listen to you sometimes. Thankfully that time, just ignore what I said, goes, we'll look after you, Sean. We'll look after you. We did you dirty a few times last night. You said stuff and we decided to give you the complete opposite in a bad way this time. We're going to look after you, Sean. We're going to look after you. Claudio Piver, off the back of his Brazilian debut, gives us a 2-goal buffer. So we've turned around a 1-0 deficit and made it 3-1 right before half-time. Lovely stuff. That's not an invitation now, I can see, guys. If you make it 4-1, great, but no, Adams. Ryan Adams. No, good block. There we go. Make like Brian and go back to singing, bro. Enough of this football nonsense. Kane. No, it's a good tackle from Osayandi. We get a corner. Nothing doing. 3-1 at the half. Lovely. Now, anyone a bit tired? Not overly. And we don't really need to worry about taking guys off in the FA Cup because the championship doesn't matter at this point. Already promoted. So, doing well can do better because you were losing to bottom of the championship, guys. And away we go. In the second half, we're hopefully no bottling. Please no bottling. And then we're essentially in free hit range once we get to the next round because we're playing Premier League teams. Oh, this is a good spot for Williams actually. Williams, oh yes, boy. I'll even play the noise. What a goal. What a free kick that is. Eat your heart out, Messi. I mean, to be fair, he has scored 1 at the World Cup, isn't he? Maybe even 2. That's a pretty one, though. That's a pretty one from Williams. He gets on the score sheet. And we are looking good. Now, Coffey is a bit tired. We might do a switcheroo here. Get Ballet out left. And give Tom Sheepstation some time out right. Can he bar leave it? We'll find out. And this should be Ballet marking. Oh, okay, it nearly wasn't a great start for the sheep. And now we can, yeah, give some of these guys a bit of a rest, actually, with a 3-goal lead. So Martins, let's get Carroll on for you. Rio for Willems. Now, what do we do in midfield? I'll probably go Santos there and bring on Karuma while the other bloke's cup tied. And you know what? Nowadies are touch tired, as is Ballet and Felipe. But with the situation, let's give the sassy boy some game time. The youngster we called up for this, while Caserta had the flu. And see if we can get something going. Not down that left-hand side, unfortunately. And Mansfield get a chance here to try and make things interesting. But the sheep, that's a great little step up from him there. Now Chicane, did he stay on? Not sure. Sheep station. In for Karuma. Back to the sheep. Karuma. Oh, it's forced to save. Out of Graham. And we will see the corner. Okay. Brief little tease of not seeing it. Chicane. Oh, no one home. But the sheep. Look at him. Look how agile he is. Oh, Sass. No. Okay. I like the intent. Maybe a bit more practice on your shooting in the youth teams from you, mate. You're playing football, not rugby. You've got to keep it under the bar. As there he is. I'll tell you what, there's a ball. Oh no, Chicane might have been off. He's just stopped running for some reason. Okay, we've got away with that header back in there from the sheep. Lots of long balls. Oh, Chicane. That's a lovely finish for the hat-trick. For the hat-trick. What a finish. First time. Ball over the shoulder. But Santos just takes a couple of touches to spread that gap between the two defenders over the two at the back, and Chicane just bumps it with finesse in the bottom left corner to complete the hat-trick. He's in a great run of form, as you'd expect from someone with 18 finishing and 20 composure. He's finally starting to show that sort of stuff for us now, which is nice. Now we are going to pick up a very comprehensive win over Mansfield, who have done well to get this far, given they're probably a League One team next season. But the man who caused us all sorts of just heartbreak back at Manjung, as we can see there, but it's not going to matter. Yeah, when he was in charge of JDT and could act like he was Bayern Munich. Not here, mate. We're getting our revenge. We did it in Spain. We got you sacked at Deportivo La Coruña. And now we're going to get you relegated here, but this is not really part of it. But still, I mean, Lons probably could have got to that if he hit the ground a bit sooner. But 5-2. Annoying they've scored both their shots on target. But we're giving some youngsters a bit of a run there. And again, we really didn't need to. We can do that more in the championship. But we looked a little bit hairy at 1-0 down, but bounced back very nicely. So here we go to the final four. We'll just say it was good. I feel like conceding 2 goals against bottom of the championship does not quite deserve 8. That was very, very good. You won the treble. Oh my days, STP. You did PSG with good old Swindon. We'd love to see it. Congratulations. All right, now, who are we going to get in the semis is what I'm wondering. And we get money, right, decent money. As the Sheep Station makes his first team debut. Kane in top form. Oh, yeah, we've got enough days to not have to worry about resting guys before we play Watford. Potentially clinch the championship title itself here in front of our home fans. should have quite a few home games later in the season, because for a wee while there during yesterday's stream, we were playing a lot on the road. Harry Kane, 1-0 in extra time. Lovely. Did you point that? You didn't point that out to me before the game. You were talking about the other team. I didn't realise you had Harry Kane. That's not too shabby for Swindon. As let's carry on here. New Gates receipt, lovely. New club record against Mansfield. That does feel a bit weird, but okay. Yep, he's on the short list. Well, now you should not be. We'll get the next geners for it at some stage, probably. You can start doing that, and also try and play through the press when we need to. Just had to do it there because apparently Mansfield press was ridiculous. 37. Oh, okay. Okay. Fair enough. But Watford 14th, not going great. Got a quick backup when we take on Norwich. What's Piper done? 1 day, that's fine. We can cop that one. That is totally fine. Waiting for this FA Cup semi-draw. We're going to get Liverpool, Arsenal, or Man U. We already lost to Man U once this year. It was in the Carabao Cup quarters. Just finished 2030-31. Okay, yeah, started in 2023. Oh, right, okay. I've got him again. Okay. Manchester Derby at Wembley. Manchester Derby at Wembley. That's not the right one. Sean, there it is. And it is in 5 games' time. Are we going to get that far tonight? We'll see. We will see. But that is a big one. We'll definitely not play a good team in those Salford Reading games. Arsenal, Liverpool, and a Manchester Derby in the FA Cup semis. And we'll just sort this out too while I'm on the subject. Where is it? Oh, we can do that pretty easy. Just in case we have to get a penalty session in there. As you know, actually, yeah, we might leave that in there. So that wasn't too bad. Okay. Another man derby. Hopefully this time we'll get the better of them. If we get there tonight. Still got till just before 9. So you never know. But it might be a Saturday, that one. Then a bit of transfer activity. Now Caserta is back. Sepulveda will come on the bench. Which of these players will give the Zolo some game time, and Bell Grubber's still coming back from injury, so let's give the Zolo some game time, seeing as I'm not very happy with how he's going. Awesome $0 increase to the transfer budget for getting promoted to the Premier League. I absolutely love that. Just brilliant that. Yeah, really stoked, as you can tell. They increased the wage by 140k, so I suppose it could have been worse, but I mean, Premier League quality players, that's not going to help a lot. And we've won the championship without playing because Birmingham have dropped points at Reading, so we are the champions as well. This is not really the correct thing to hold. But water bottle, yeah, that can be the championship trophy, I guess. Yeah. Don't have the fan I had earlier in the year, which kind of looked a bit more trophy-like. We are the champions of the championship, so yay! Do I get more money for that? We've got another trophy next to our name, so that's going to help our profile. Not that it needs much help now. If we do eventually win the two things that we want to win from now, obviously the Prem and probably the Champions League, tell you what, I reckon we'll be sought after by a big international team. That could be the final step of this for this year. Now that that's in the game, back when we applied for the Man City job, that wasn't a thing. So annoyingly, because we had a World Cup where frickin' Germany, France, and Italy didn't qualify, so that could have actually been quite interesting. But the Man City situation, so be good. And okay, that's a slight letdown now. The chairperson's rubbish and talking of internal takeover after he's just denied me an increase in transfer revenue retained. So not a fan of his at all. Just someone who can get rid of the debt would be nice. But no, I suppose it does make it interesting, doesn't it? Otherwise, it would be a bit boring if we went in debt with Man City. But now a string of championship games which have absolutely nothing riding on them. It's a fun times. So we make our way through the last 6 of those this season around that FA Cup semi against Man U at Wembley. Okay, Marine, we're defensive, are we? Who do you think you are? You're probably not horrific, but I mean, you know what? Attribute-wise, no, you should come at me for being lighthearted. Get in the sea, Marine. Hey, sorry, that had to be done with that name. Low hanging fruit there, wasn't it? Right. So Watford in 14th and not going very well. Are we changing how we play? Nope. Good. I like that. How are we looking in terms of injuries? Belgrab's back, but not quite fit. Caserta is back, so Sass can go back down. Sepulveda in for Lozolo, because I don't like him at the moment. Belgrab, no. Hinchcliffe's recovering. He's done. Yeah, we're still going to have to do that for a bit, but that's okay. That's a better bench than we had for the previous game. Yeah, just keep this team rocking for the moment, and well, we could develop Sheep Station. We might do that instead of Ballet at right back. Develop the local lad instead of the guy on loan with a ridiculous release clause that we're definitely not going to trigger because we cannot with the budget we've been given. But here we go, it looks like. So get a prediction going for this one. At home against what? Board. Oops, sorry. Whack the chair. Okay. Let's go, lads. Once the game lets me. Let's go, lads. Here we are. So that team, happy days. Who wants to say? Espanol, good freaking luck to you. Lots of wanted symbols. That is a slight concern. especially because we only keep 25% of transfer revenue still, so it's not going to be as yay if we sell someone for big money, as you'd think here. You pick up where you left off last time, just although that's probably not great. We can see last goal wins we wouldn't have won last time. But what's happened there with Tom Sheepstation's name? Is that because it's a custom one? They've just put his name twice. Tom Sheepstation, Tom Sheepstation. It's got like Brad Fawn energy or something. Just can't say just one part of the name. Oh, Guard of Honor. Lovely. Yeah. What do you guys look like? Blood-sucking bumblebees clapping us out. Yeah, eat it, Watford. Boom. Right. Enjoy the championship next season while we're in the Prem. Right, please beat them now, guys. Hopefully we haven't been on the piss too much yet. Because we only found out about the whole title thing a day before the game, I think it was. So, you know, you can enjoy your drinks after this one. And then make sure the hangover wears off before Man U. Alright, good start stats-wise. No end product. Apparently I've just cancelled out a highlight there by doing that, so that's great. The encourage. Okay, just struggling to get a breakthrough at the moment. The shouts are doing me here, eh? It's twice I've cut something out with the shout. Accidentally. Now we've got a free kick, though, from wide Williams. Floats it far post, and their goalie's at a mere. Martins makes it 1-0. Going pretty much a goal every 2 games now. Sheepstation doing the foul, apparently. Williams, our left winger, out right. So thank goodness there was no counter-attack here. And the goalie's just got nowhere. Somehow Martins has actually got to that because there's also a defender right on him. And heads it home, so 1-0 City. And we are on the attack again, Coffee. One of very few fit wing-backs at the moment. Martins, Sheepstation. Thomas, a little bit loose, but we keep it. Martins, back to the Sheep. Santos, Piver's been given space. Low and into the bottom right corner. 2-0. Is this a Sheep assist? No, Santos, okay. Honky assist. But yeah, Evans can't quite keep it out in the rain in Manchester. Shock horror. And we've got a 2-goal lead. And a corner. Say, oh, chucker, say. There's a way to get your first goal for the club. That is not what you expect for your centre-back. Absolutely rifles it in bottom right corner. After Martins tries to win the header, Buckley's just jumped there and he's just got, for no reason, and he jumps again with nowhere near as much height and doesn't block it. So he's shown some good jumping reach there, but no real defensive actions. And say it, great goal to make it free. We're still attacking here. Chicane. Paiva. Chicane again. Nearly a giveaway. Chicane. Say. He's got a taste for it now. Probably not from that angle. Not the greatest idea, bro. But you know what? 3-0. Can't really complain. Even though I kind of just did. Good halftime score, though. No one's tired, I don't think. No, we're in pretty good nick. Let's just keep it going, fellas. This is good. Cracking to it. Second half. Just really at the moment, just keep an eye on fitness in these games, just making sure no one's gonna get shattered or anything here. As I said, we'll probably, if we get to it today, do a quite significant rotation around that Man U game, because it makes sense with the league situation. A free kick, hit it away, but Chicane forces a good save. And the keeper had a shocker earlier to help us take the 1-0 lead. Now we do praise. We do actually see the highlight this time. We'll bring it Martins off after this because he's just dropped to a yellow. No need to keep players out there while they're getting a little bit tired. As Chicane out to Sheep Station. Pretty good game for a starting debut. And Jared Gillett has just absolutely helped us out there. Not that much, but it's a very soft pen. Very soft pen in Chicane. More penalty practice. Will he dink it again? No, okay, that's poor. Let's sub you for that. Just because I'm in a mood. And we'll also bring on Carroll for Martins. It was a good save, to be fair. He didn't dink that one, so could have been worse. And now, of these two, I reckon Coffee might need to break more. So let's do that out of him in Sheep Station. Now we've got two more subs. Let's finish those up. Felipe off for Funes. Piver off for Sepulveda. Easy peasy. Management. Just better because we actually win here, unlike that bloke at Chelsea. Lozana, whatever, I think that was his name, wasn't it? We're pretty comfy off the back of that first half we had, although they might get a consolation here. Is say having to do some wide work, or good block though. He's did a very good game at centre back. Doesn't win the ball though, which is a bit of a shame. Buckley, McGrath, or is it surely off? No, great save from Lons. Well, there are a few attacks and he was switched on. And we may go into injury time. A comfy, looks like it's going to be a 3-0 win to get us up to 99 points with 5 games left this season. Oh, we get the trophy lift. Whee! It's right. Okay, clearly the championship trophy is not licensed like the Premier League one, because that definitely, not that I'm overly familiar with what the championship looks like. It looks very create a trophy model 1. Looks like the Champions League without the extra details about that. But we've won a trophy at Man City. Not one of the ones that we, are aiming for long term, but it is a trophy. And we kind of had to win this one, let's be real. Given the situation. So the Etihad goes wild as Man City lift the championship in 2039. Good win. And on we go. And Sheep Station man of the match. I rate that. Rate that highly. And it's a great battle. I tell you what, even Burnley and Ipswich aren't that far away now, actually, from the auto promotion spot alongside us. So that's going to be interesting. West Brom and Birmingham are both kind of making hard work of it. Not that you'd know it this weekend because they both won, but it's not as big a gap as it was earlier this season. And well done, Sheep. Beautiful. Now let's give some of these guys a rest because they'll probably need it. think got a quick backup before our next game. Yeah, Friday to Monday. A bit brutal before we take on Norwich. Keep morale high. Hopefully, I mean, some of these guys are going to stay instead of keep wanting to leave. It was a little bit awkward. That also, great news is too, there are a few players that had like, we could only sign them with those release clauses for clubs in a higher division, which we won't have to worry about now. Was expected, but still. Those now should not be a factor, which is nice. But yeah, 5 minutes of just fury from us there and not much else. And that 3-0 win over Watford. And next up, Norwich, who are even worse, 17th. Well, Watford were 15th. So, yeah, and they're not going well, Norwich. So, teams that you're probably on name value would have thought are quite decent are, yeah, not. And just a friendly reminder: if you like look at this game, if you're 26, go, oh, I want to play that. Well, guess what? If you under 18s are lost. If you click the link I'm about to put in the chat and leave a comment on the short over on YouTube, you're pretty much guaranteed to get a copy because I want to wrap this up so I can send the details to the people who hooked up with me for the videos. So yeah, I've got 2 more copies to give away of FM26. The first 3 have been given away. Leave a comment, you're pretty much guaranteed one. So you can be playing this relatively soonish. So go leave a comment. Just anything that makes sense. And yeah, and you'll win a copy of FM26. So go do that. Now do it in a second screen while we get up to this next game. Don't say I don't look after you, people. I want to make sure I give the 5 copies away. Don't just want to give away 3 because that's a bit, you know. If I've got 5 to give away and I haven't paid for them, you know, we may as well. You may as well grab them, guys. International management now. You can manage a national team. You can do club teams. You can do both. Most of the bugs have been sort of figured out. Yeah, great times. That was a good sell, wasn't it? As we make our way forward to Norwich. And if you're over on YouTube, just go to the shorts area and find the ones that have weird titles compared to the others. The longer shorts. But that does mean we've only got 3 games to go before Man U. We might even get there tonight. We'll see. If we lost to Man U, it would make Saturday's stream really boring, wouldn't it? If we lost to them tonight, then it's like, oh, come back Saturday to watch us just finish the season with no meaning on it. See how we go. Right, this is going to be, feels like a bit of a next genie sort of thing, although apparently not. You can get off the shortlist, just a lot of reports being updated, apparently. Moscard, okay, we know about you. You aren't that great, especially once we go up to the Prem. William Gilbert, you'll be on our shortlist. Right, Horwath, go away from Strasbourg. You're not that great. Definitely not Nudstrup. or Kovacic, or no, Palmer's okay. Lulic, we know about those. Hard to tell when they're on the loan list, eh? It's kind of annoying. You can't tell if they're on this shortlist or not. But all those ones were. Individual training, we'll get that sorted out for a couple of these guys. And off we go into the next game. Hosting Norwich. Can we get the 100 points up here? You'd hope so, because they're in 17th. Any big games? I mean, all the teams sort of around about that second automatic promotion spot are kind of taking on easy beats. So, yeah. They should all be doing quite well there. They're all at home and they're all... West Brom are away, but that's to Oxford. So, yeah, not a lot interesting going on there. Belgrub is now fit. We'll chuck him on the bench instead of Ballet. We'll keep Sheep Station as a starter here, I feel like, but yeah. We might even actually keep Ballet on the bench and just take out Karuma. Like the extra versatility he brings. Bounces out the bench a bit better, so we'll do that. Just in case we need both those wingbacks to come off. But the same team who's been doing the job for us of late. And let's just keep winning, guys, please. Keep the momentum going into Manchester United. Yeah, that is a slight issue, the whole Tom Sheep Station thing. Wonder if that's going to be the case when we go to the Prem. Because that's got fancy graphics as well. Been a long time since we saw those pre-match Premier League graphics back at the beta save with Forest. It's going to be fun to see again, but for now, our last couple of championship games, can we get to 100 points here? Let's crack into it. Nowdy on the ball early. See if this highlight's got much going or if it's just, nothing doing. As Norwich were, it looked like trying to get going on the counter. They still might be, because just a bit loose there as we won the ball back. But Martin's nearly won it back for us again there. Piver again nearly. We're doing everything but win the ball off them here. Well, now we do. Piver. Now up to Willems. Here's our chance. Chicane. You're going to do the in and out? Oh, he has a little bit. Chicane! Oh, poor from Goodman. But 1-0. Yassine Chicane. Lovely there from our captain, striker, Starman. But double teamed here, Auty. And the pass wasn't a great idea, as he was getting the life pressed out of him. Willems up to Chicane. We've got a fair bit to do, but just does the number 4, and the goalie, he's really just somehow not saved that. Not too sure how. And Chicane scores while the tyre ad's on. Love that. Peak timing. 1-0. Oh, thought we were nearly going to win that back there too. Definitely putting a good press on them today. Okay, Felipe clears it. Interesting highlights. Throw-in for Norwich though. Are they going to do something from this? Onslaught. Oh yes, right, I should have. I thought about praising just to see if it would stop that. Maybe I should have. That's a good finish from Jonas. First goal for the club, classic. And 1-1. Disappointing that. Down our left-hand side too, so it's not where we've got the youngster in Sheep Station. It's just was somehow given. Santos just isn't marked him tight there. It's a great finish though. So 1-1. Not going to hurt us at all, but, you know, as they lose their number 7 briefly, but not for too long. Die Havilland. Yeah, we're doing encourage because stats-wise, mostly on the front foot here, although possession's actually the one stat we're behind in, so that's a slight concern. Oh, is there a pen there? I suppose he won the ball first. All right, long ranger just over the bar. Fortunately, Norwich, not Norway, so we don't get those calls in our favour. As Goodman will take this goal kick. And they're keeping the ball relatively well. Oh, I'll tell you what, curse that nicely. Oh, please play that ball to Naldi. How have you missed that? That was a gimme. Should have been 2-1 that. Still see the throw in, so maybe we're going to redeem ourselves here. But that really should have been the lead. His Santos, he won't be able to help himself, will he? Knew it. Scarrett shooting from outside the box. He just cannot help himself. He just loves it. That's all he does is shoot from outside the box. As Goodman hoofs this deep. Coffee has all the time in the world to let that go out for a throw. And we see the throw. There better be something else coming from this because it really was that chance to nail it in. There's not been much else in the highlights since then. Okay, this is more encouraging though. We're starting to progress quite quickly. Chicane. Nailed this time. It's probably more of a setup this time. Oh, he will score. There we go. Right, we got there eventually. 2-1. Nice work, boys. I reckon Sheep Station might have got robbed an assist here from the block too. Because Martins plays it back to him. He was clearly looking for a goal. And the deflection just falls oh so nicely to the Italian on loan from Batiste, who puts it away 2-1. To be fair, that's probably another area we could be starting a non-loanee at the moment. In Caserta, but he has just come back from injury, so yeah, maybe that's not the worst idea to keep going Naldi in the meantime. As we keep that from the front, look like we might give it away briefly. Santos on a yellow, so he'll probably get a rest at the half. Sheep Station in the box. Oh, some moves. Picks out Naldi. I'll play it back to him. Oh, Chicane tried to pinch it off him. Corner though, not going to see it. Just keep an eye on fitness here late in the half to see if anyone does actually need a rest. For the second 45, that's a bit slack from Naldi. And good from Coffee though, and Willems does win the race. We've got a chance here. And there for Paiva, little 1-2. Oh, and the mixer Chicane again gets a block on his shot. And there's still something happening late. It could be Norwich. De Havilland went down earlier this half. Good from Sheep Station though. Gets a foot in and sends it to Naldi. He's looking good, Tom. Gonna have a hard time dropping him really. Naldi, oh, he got a bit greedy there. Probably could have tried to find the Chicane that time for a header. Tip wide by Goodman. Martin's a bit tired, so we might do him and Santos off at the half. The Funiers, and that would be for the Casserole. Or could be a goal coming here. No, that's a poor pass. Surely the halftime highlight. Better be now we've lost the ball as Harris. Azanor, good save from Lance. Big chance there to level things up. They don't. Interesting half. So let's get Santos off for Furniers and Carroll on for Martins. Address the team. Doing well, capable of better. And crack on. As we are on track to break the 100-point barrier in this game at the moment. With that promotion and championship title already secured. Just managing these guys before, fitness-wise, before that Man United FA Cup semi. The derby. Okay, Sheep Station is a little tired, as is our other right back, wing back. So we get Belgrab back from injury. Good game from the Sheep. And Belay out left. But he's impressing at the moment, Sheep Station, when he gets to getting these minutes. All these other injuries and players coming back from them. Kind of hope so, to be fair. We did spend 20-odd million on him from Leicester. Still a game on here, though. It's a good tackle from Furniers and Belgrab. That's somehow a free kick to someone. Not sure what happened there, to be fair. Now, with our final sub, Piver, we'll probably take Piver off just because we've got the guy on loan and don't want to make Spurs too angry. Especially because he's potentially quite a player we could sign if we needed to, because he's actually in our price range. And Sepulveda has shown signs of brilliance. That's not one of them, but thankfully not going to hurt us initially. And not there either. Ballet. Off he goes, the Batiste Loney. And therefore Sepulveda. What can he do? Oh, the in and out. The shot blocked, but it's nearly. Must have been just cleared off the line. We might get a replay of that, knowing FM. No, okay, we'll probably get one in about half an hour, just because that's how it works sometimes. But we are just making hard work of putting these guys away. So we'll just start doing a little bit of time wasting. I don't really need to, Sean. Just come on, you've got the championship wrapped up. Don't be such a try-hard. Come on. And saying that, I would like to keep that momentum going to Man U, so the more green dots, the better going to that game. Is Naldi. What can he create here? Another Batiste Loney, just like Belay. It's a nice dribbling. Sepulveda just tried to shovel that in a little bit, but not quite. Try and get something going down the left here. Another Batiste Loney, Belay. Nothing doing. Throw in for Norwich. Orty. Do I really need to see that? FM? Just, you know, is that really a key highlight? Not sure I'd call that a key highlight. Just my 2 cents worth there. And a late corner with 5 to go. Sepulveda could take a little bit of time on this. Whips it far post. Say's not there, but Willems will get this back for us. Hopefully it just runs towards the corner flag. No, plays it for the casserole. Felipe, Furniers, Ballet. Oh, have a go. There we are. That wraps it. Cyril Ballet. I think he's already scored a goal for the club. Might have been one of the cup games. No. First senior goal. Never mind. Makes it 3-1. Gets off the mark for us, not for Batiste. Okay, we're going a long way back here. And that's the goal that's wrapped up the game. So we'll just click through. Get out of this one. Now it's going to be all wrapped up. That one nearly fell to Willems. And they do keep it in, though, for Alexander Norwich. Is that goal going to be quite handy to make sure we pick up the 3 points here? Because Grimshaw's in a ton of space out left, but Lance. This shows good hands. There was a bit of a moment there. And this is the one we get goal line check for. Of all the ones to get goal line tech for, not the goal line clearance earlier in the game, that's the one we get it for. Okay. Anyway, 3-1 win. That's the main thing. And we go up to 102 points. Happy days. Good win again. Lads, we'll keep the morale high. So we've got QPR up next. We are sure thing rotating at Salford midweek on the 20th there. But yeah, we're fine as Millwall are also relegated. So Mansfield and Millwall have gone down. For those keeping score, it's currently QPR who I think we've got in one of those last couple of games. Red card and a goal the same minute. That's a costly one for them. They're trying to catch up to Stockport. Hull City are a little bit dicey as well, but they got a game in hand. But Millwall and although Mansfield have a game in hand, they might actually be okay. But yeah, actually, our next game is QPR. Oh, they will not like that. They would be wishing that they were the team that Salford were in our schedule. Monday to Saturday, we shouldn't need to rest too much here. So let's just carry on. And a record high, points-wise, with that win. Get a couple of players we can take off the short list. A couple we definitely shouldn't. Pavlovic, off you go. But we are taking on some teams here, just not in good form. Now, he's got okay potential. What does he want to be? Future, if we can get for, yeah, okay, we might as well take you. But you've got more potential than the guys who came for our youth intake. So, you know what? Let's just do that. Just to get some numbers, really. Some of these players from other clubs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just keep it simple here. Okay, they want a bit of money. Oh. And USA lad, thank you for the follow. Okay, come on, dude. There we go. Right. Halim Turan should be coming in. This guy might be the better one, although he's a striker. Do we need another striker? I mean, if it's on a free, we can see how much money he wants. 2.4, I mean, not going to hurt that much, is it? We might as well get some bodies in. Get some of that stuff gone. Okay, what's happened there? There we go. Right, got him as well. Couple of players, young ones, who are about to leave their Prem teams. We'll just bulk out the youth teams, but one of them being a striker, I don't know if I really need to do that one, but might as well. But we'll put a decent team out for this game, and then we'll really rotate for Salford and see how we're tracking after that. We might end up doing Man U first game of Saturday stream and wrap up the season in that one. A reminder, no stream on Sunday because it's clashing with the World Cup, and also I'm away next Wednesday night to down Christchurch. So I should be back for Thursday night this time next week. But yeah, got a couple off. As long as I can get to Christchurch, it's a slight issue at the moment, but we'll see. Hopefully, there's no snow and the road that I need to use is open. Seeing as the other one's been washed away in a flood. Right, we've got some players we can give game time to here. Luzolo, just a little bit to be fair, because actually, probably don't want to give Lynn too much. That's close to a game. Yeah, just Luzolo. Now, is this our next gen list that we're seeing here? I think it is. So this might take a little bit of time. And to be fair, it's not the greatest one, right? He's okay. Okay, now we're starting to get some okay ones. Is there any? They're only okay with like 4-star. Right. Now I'm seeing something. Carol Lucat. That's a decent one. Nils Old Boys. Not you. Now you're good at cruises off with a release calls of 13 million. You could be fun. You could be very fun. It's 16 with that current ability and potential, with an even lower rate or transfer value, I should say. Louis Benitez, okay, good striker. Don't need a striker, but oh, you might be tasty. You might be tasty if we can sell some people. Calabosio, you look decent from Bali. Not so much. You're okay, Olvido. You're okay. That's better. But you're very expensive compared to the other ones on the list. So are you, but we'll add you. Stefan, 33. That's even quite expensive for that quality. Okay, it's an okay next gen list this year. All right, the trial's finished. This guy's going to sign. Right, deal done. It's a youth player. I'm not going to play the noise for that. Centre back, though, that could be handy extra depth. But who are we all picking for these next couple of World Cup games? So I'm next live on Saturday, Arvo. So we've got two in between now and then. We've got France, Morocco tomorrow, and Norway, England on Saturday, I believe it is. What are we all reckoning? You'd think France, but as I said last night, I have a sneaking nibble at Norway. Morocco, just because they were paying mental odds to win the competition. Paying more than freaking Switzerland and like. But hard to see France getting knocked off, but Morocco are good. I reckon Norway might do England, though. Sorry to any English people out there, but Haaland might terrorise you there. Now, we'll bring in this Moscoso guy as well from Liverpool, so a couple of young signings there. I think I've gone with 2-1 score lines every game for this round just because we're at that time in the tournament. Don't think there's going to be any blowouts. I reckon Belgium might upset Spain. I mean, that impressed with Spain. Watch them now come out and absolutely fresh Belgium, because to be fair, I wasn't that impressed with Belgium up until the USA game. And obviously late in the Senegal game. And I suppose the New Zealand game, seeing as I suffered through that on stream. But we've got QPR away. Big game for these guys because they're currently in the relegation zone. So they need something here that would be a bit of an upset, has to be said. Especially because we're going to go serious here and then do a quite significant resty for Salford. Before Man U in the FA Cup. If we get that far today, I dare say we won't, guys. Got 25 minutes left. The games usually take about 10 and we've got a little in betweeny. So, yeah, I might have to tease you and wait, hold off that FA Cup semi until it's Saturday. Now, yeah, I like the bench. It's just a good balance at the moment. So we might play Belgrade up here because he usually does start. But Sheep Station on the bench, I like because we haven't got anyone else. So yeah, we'll do that, and you'll see a lot of rotation for the Salford game, so that we're annoyingly going to actually have a quite a significant impact here potentially on the relegation battle with the timing of these games, because one team's getting our full team, one team's going to get a big old rotation thanks to the FA Cup run. But is what it is. QPR, here they are. Need something here. Or League One might appear. Got there eventually. I mean, Salford, to be fair, are quite clear of them. I don't think it's... Yeah. Might be less of an impact, actually, than I thought, based on the news story I saw before with Salford playing for survival. But here we go. On the road. Can we keep the green dot show going? Well, did manage actually to keep that ball there somehow, which I wasn't sure about for a little moment with the short passes. And we are on the attack early. Belgrade, Martins, Santos, visits it to Willems, gets it back. The coffee. Out to Santos and Felipe. That centre-back partnership is doing well, which is good, because they're very young. So if they can be good for next season, that would be great if they can do it in the Prem. But Claudio Paiva gives us a 1-0 lead. Just short passing, it's lovely football. And the Brazilian puts it away to make it 1-0. I beg that no one puts a bid in of 27.5 during the window, because we nearly lost him to Liverpool. Hopefully, once he realises we're back in the Prem, he just drops the promise. But he is the one player who is so under his value. And that's especially considering we only get 25% of the revenue at the moment. Because of all the debt, that's a poor pass. But I suppose Santos has done well there to get in a position where we keep it. There's Naudi back for Martins off the underside of the crossbar. Just a wee stutter there. I thought it might be for nothing because Naudi might have been off, but nope. It would have counted. Win the ball back. Good chance for 2-0, but not quite. And QPR are going to try and play out from the back here. It looks like short. Indeed it is. Quadrado. Back to Silas. Hoofs it deep eventually. And Say wins it. Santos. Oh, just pings that deep. Is that a key highlight of him? Is that... Yeah, I don't think we need to see that. I'm just going to say it. It's not too bad on stream, but when I used to do YouTube videos, those highlights would infuriate me. Those ones just be like... Why am I seeing that? Oh, that's cheeky. Matthias Naudi makes it 2. Here's a proper key highlight. 2-0. That is an interesting routine. Not seen that one. It's just yeah. Okay. It's worked. Ugly but effective. 2-0. The wingers linking up. And we're on the attack again, so we won't praise quite yet. Belgrub in there for Piver. Santos, say. Across to Piver. Of course, Say making his debut for the Ivory Coast recently. Oh, Willems, that is a bad touch at the back from QPR. This might be a game that puts them in a bit of trouble in the relegation battle. They might be going down with the double M, Mansfield and Millwall. But Denix there yeah, that touch has done them. Although it's not the greatest finish from Willems. Sis can actually feel a bit disappointed about that. But 3-0, just over halfway through the first half. And the confidence boost that the lads hopefully going to appreciate going into Man U for most of them. And that FA Cup semi. That was not the invitation to switch off here, guys, just quietly. Maya. Although we would save money. Maybe we do need to concede. Oh, rubbish decision. Well, that's harsh on Felipe. Looked like he actually won the ball there. I don't card him as well. Yeah, goodness me, referee already had enough of a shocker. Didn't realise you thought that this was Argentina. QPR. That was a little bit harsh. Anderson. Right, come on, Lance. Let's get some justice here. Dinnick will take the pin. Oh, he went close. He went close. 3-1. Oh, yeah, jumpy up and down. Enjoy doing more of that in League One, lads. 3-1. Apologies to any QPR fans out there. I don't hate your club. It's just I'm a bit irritated with how that penalty went, that call. We're all right, though. First shot of the game, a penalty. On target, that checks out. Oh, how FM. We're called off after that little quick double around the half-hour mark. Obviously, the pin not helping. 3-1, going to the half. Still a bit of a game on, but doing pretty all right. Well, we won't change too much here. Say they can do a bit better just so they don't switch off. And off we go. In the second half here. We do concede one more, it gets a little bit interesting, this. If we score one more, puts it all away though, you'd think. This Coffee, that's loose, but Piver has recovered that really well for us there. Read that like a book, not a straight book. It was a little bit of a slope on it. Wasn't the cleanest read, but he did what he needed to do. And then after all that, Santos does the one thing I tell the team not to, and he is always the one who does it. I discourage shooting from outside the box, but he just cannot help himself. He just loves to be a little bit of a knobhead to me. Lucky he's quite good. If he does it too much in the Prem next year, there'll be issues. If he's not scoring those. If we're not doing well. Oh, Naldi loves the post today. That's twice. Nearly 4-1. As Kolea heads that forward, but Say's there to tidy things up. Okay, is this highlight? Is there still something coming from this? Felt like the shot off the post was going to be it. Williams. Free kick. Okay, that's what that was all about. I'm tired out there. Martins, we could probably take him off shortly. See what happens from this highlight first. Belgrab. Naudi. Martins, the man that we're about to take off. Back to Santos. Just hooks it in field for Martins. Now Belgrab's got some space. Nice ball that for Martins. Naldi, this time it's a goal. Martin's assist before he goes off the field to make it 4-1. That'll wrap this up. Let's give the Casserole some game time before he starts against Salford. But lovely ball that from Belgrab. Perfect depth on it. Just sells the dummy with the initial ball there. And Naldi's got a lot of space. It just curves away enough from that attempted save-ish from Silas. And he gets himself on a hat-trick as he drops to a yellow heart, but will probably leave him out there on a hat-trick. Be a bit harsh. Take him off, especially when we're not intending to play him next game that we're going to get through. Although... Oh, yeah, okay, sure, FM. Yeah, that checks out. Okay. Morris Meyer makes it 4-2, so causing us a few issues here, QPR. Mainly because of the pen. That was a harsh call. That's a good header, though. He's just got above. Hey, no, Felipe. Not having a great game, actually, today. Especially if you consider that he was the one who did give the penalty away, as dicey as it was. And he's down to a yellow. We might actually get him off here for Funes. You leave not Martin's, Naldi out there with the hat-trick pending. Coffee and Santos. We can't really take off Santos now. Although we could put Carol DM and give Sepulveda a run in that role. Maybe we do. Although if we concede again here, I'll be a little bit concerned. Oh no, he thinks he's playing rugby. So we've got 2 subs. We've got 3 left. Anyone else going to drop down? Willems, perfect. Let's get the subs going. And actually, Belgrab, that works even better. We'll give Sheep Station a run, as well as Belay. And yeah, we'll do Willems out left. We'll do those subs. Santos can keep shooting from outside the box, even though I absolutely hate it. As Say wins that one for us. Now, can some of these subs have a bit of an impact? Not that a lot of them made their way onto the field yet, but I did see Casserole was in amongst it there. Piver. Back to Coffee. Oh, Piver! That's the 4th time I've hit the post in this game. This could be a dead set thrashing. If not for those posts. So that one goes a bit too deep. So that's a good result for Mansfield. I can't see it now, but 4-1 over Oxford, who are going all right. Too bad they're already relegated. Weird season. Bottom of the Championship yet FA Cup quarterfinals. There's Kalea. More Maya. Oh, they've kept us somehow. Oh, they've kept that. That's filthy. Yes. Now you know what I feel like today. That frickin' post. You guys need to make them a bit thinner here. Both teams are struggling now. Those frickin' posts. Oh, every time I try and bring the scores up, FM decides to throw a highlight at me. Right, Sheep Station. Yeah, beautiful pass to Naldi Carol. The Casserole, can he keep it in? Yes, he can. Oh, he nearly took that on himself. Trujillo. What can he do, the Mexican? In there for Piver. It gets saved, okay. Good save that time. Right. There's the scores. No, okay, right. We know it's triggering highlights now, don't we? Ballet goes down, no foul. Get up, Tiny Dancer. There's Maya. Oh, good tackle from Santos. Trujillo will find Ballet. Nice ball over the top for Piver. Holds it up. Trujillo! There it is. 5-2. Sorry, QPR, you might be going down now. That might kill you off. But Ballet, a little bit of curvature on that one too. And Piver just stops it, pulls it back for Trujillo, and near post, pretty well placed too. So 5-2. I just realised goalie's on a 6.5, so that's a bit not great going into that FA Cup semi, which will be the next time he gets played. We're going to just full rotate next game against Salford. There's a late chance of QPR to maybe make the goal differential hurt a little bit less, if that's going to be a factor. That's an interesting... Okay, that nearly came off. Fair play. Fair play, QPR. Interesting routine. It's a win, though. Again, we're up to 105 points now. See what that does to them, but it's a good, solid win. Now, the next game's probably going to be the diciest of the stream, really, because we're going to rotate for the last one. And then that'll do it. We're going to be... it works out just how when I need to finish. We are going to be real teasy and have Man U first up next stream on Saturday. But Millwall aren't... I mean, they are, but they could tie with Stockport, but it's unlikely, isn't it? They're in a bit of trouble despite that one. QPR also a little bit in bother after that. I'd like to sign Naldi, but no chance we can afford him, unfortunately, because we got £0 added to our budget for winning promotion to the Premier League, which is just amazing from this club. So let's do the full rotation here. Not going to risk any first choice starters here. Who needs to come in? Lazzolo, that's the other one. For Felipe, and let's get Santos out for Karuma. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, they'll be okay. Martins and Piver can play DM, so that's cool. We're going to go that team, which could make the next prediction a little bit more intriguing. As we take on Salford. And they do secure survival, so even though they lost, it's an absolute nothing game here. They are in terrible. We are getting some easy games on paper to finish this season. Not that... I mean, we're Man City in the Championship, but by, Championship standards, we are getting some teams in very poor form. They've gone 9 without winning, and I'm about to rotate. This is your chance, lads. Salford, you're in 19th. Here's your chance to find some form. I'm giving you a chance because I'm very much focused on the game 3 days later. We've only got 2 more Championship games after this one as well, so we are deep into it now. You have to retitle the streams, aren't I? I can't just keep using Man City in the Championship. Get a bunch of scout reports. We'll burn our way through, hopefully. Easy when predicted. You guys don't know. The media don't know what I'm doing here, do they? With selection. Pardon me. Trout, we would love him, but we can't afford him. Moynes, no. We ain't spending 41 million on a bunch of average. We'll get that train going for you. Under 21s win. Love that. That's good. That's good. These guys are... Okay, you're not Pole. Can't even spell Pole right. So we'll get you off the shortlist for that. Boati's not for sale. That makes sense. Okay, that was not too tricky. Right, let's get the prediction going. Last one for today's stream. We'll be back Saturday Arvo my time, 3 p.m. New Zealand, which I think is 4 a.m. UK time. Apologies, because that's probably where most of you have just tuned in from. But you know, actually, there's a point. Should be okay. Just realised there's an All Blacks game kicking off early on Saturday, but we've not got a lot of games to play anyway. Might have to go a little bit early on that one. But yeah, so the early kickoff, so that might do Mansfield. I think they're cooked now. They are cooked now. So the 3 teams going down, not quite confirmed. QPR are still a chance, but yeah, not much of one. They need to be pretty much perfect while, yeah, Stockport absolutely bottle things. We will probably not sign anyone else. It was a horrific youth intake here. I think we're good unless this guy looks like he's got something. Oh, there's a little bit there, you know. There's enough there, actually. Okay, right. Yes, cool. Right, we'll get him. And just he's got a little bit about him attribute-wise. And Ralph already signed. So, okay, we'll grab one more from that awful youth intake just because he's actually got the best attributes of anyone. Fitness test. There's Rose Langford now on rehab, is he? Good. Getting some wing backs back. And in we go with a very heavily rotated team here. Let's see how we get on. The B team against 19th place, horrifically out of form Salford. Yeah, good run. This is your chance, lads. Sheep Station, you've been great when I've used you of late. Time to step up. Len, you get to start up top. Let's see what you're about. As they rock the classic English 4-4-2. If we're going to drop a game the rest of the season in the championship, this is probably the one. Though we might actually go a bit rotatey for the next one after Man U as well, just not to be too silly with injuries. But yeah, if I remember. But Man City Salford to wrap things up tonight. Glugan on the ball there in the red, of course, pretending to be Man United. Good little warm-up for us here. 2 for them. Go after them like we hate them. Sepulveda on loan from Spurs. What can he do? It was actually good that we played him because he can't play in the cup. So we'll leave him out there for this entire game. Kaluma. Sepulveda again. Driving through him a lot. The Colombian takes on the shot, but there was a speculator, to say the least, there. Straight into the arms of McKenna, who hoofs this one deep. Funes will win it. Hopefully Lazzolo's not going to cost us a goal as he tends to do here. Okay. Dominating stats quite comprehensively, but no end product, which unfortunately Can be what we do early in games. But encouraging general play from us here. And we've got a corner which Sepulveda will take. Whips it in nearish post. Lazzolo's done something good. Holy cow. That's what I expected when I loaned a £100 million player in from Batiste. About time, mate. Two of our loanies combine. I mean, great keeper marking there from, is that Sheep Station? Oh, he's so good. It's the hidden things from the Sheep. Just some beautiful off the ball work. That's probably more of an assist than the Sepulveda ball, that. And we take a 1-0 lead. First corner goal in ages. That's been scored how you'd expect a corner goal to be scored. I think Say got one earlier, but that was like off the clearance or something weird. As Trujillo. Oh, decent save there. Couldn't quite put it in that bottom right or just an off the post. As Sepulveda will go looking for Lazzolo again. Not quite. And it hits the hoardings. There's Caserta. Does it? Oh, no foul? Okay. Jeez, where was that guy in the Argentina-Egypt game? Oh, short passing. Here's good. Trujillo puts it just wide. So still only 1-0 up. Feels like we probably deserve more despite the XG. Every other stat is screaming this is more than a one-goal game. Sheep Station, here he is. He's got his favourite song on in the background, probably. Actually, no, it'll be a New Zealand song. It wouldn't be Olivia Rodrigo. Casserole. No one running onto that, although that's interesting. They've just given it to Ballet. And Caserta's, that's somehow a goal. I'm not entirely sure from this angle what happened there. But 2-0. There's that second goal we were after. But that's a horrific touch from Raul there. You know what he's doing, and this is just an absolute mess. McKenna's done about as much as he can to avoid that going in. But awful defence there from Salford. Has to be said. And we'll go into the sheds. 2-0 up. We are not going to change a thing because this is all the rotation. We don't want to bring on the first teamers if we can help it. They can just keep themselves fresh until Man U at Wembley. While we're getting through the second half, if anyone out there has not got FM26 and wants it, go to the link in the thing that's about to go up. Leave a comment. If you're one of the first two, you will literally get a copy of FM26. That's all you need to do. As there's a long ranger from Kuruma, just goes over, but yeah, I can't be clearer. I want to wrap up the giveaway, so, you know, free game to take. As Glugan gives the ball away, although then we do. Can't quite link up there, well, that would have been Caserta. Yep, it was. Who got the somewhat fortunate goal that put us 2-0 up. Now Raul will come. Oh, it's good dribbling. That's right. We're getting the luck going our way here. That was a bit. That's probably a yellow from Sheep Station there, honestly, but he gets away with it because he's such a legend. That here is just giving off big sheep energy as well. Looks all woolly and whatnot. And goes over. From Carter. Bruni's apparently missed the header. But we are all good. We're going to try and not make a sub here. Unless a player gets red injured, pretty much. As Mino rolls us out to Lazzolo. Having his best game in a City shirt, classically. After I've binned him off for a good couple of months. Martin, what can he do? Oh, yes, Liam Martin. The homegrown backup. That's what he can do. He's a very good option in behind Chicane. And he gets a chance to show it. Just drills it hard into that bottom corner. Came back to get that ball too. They've given him way too much space. And just whack. Bunt for whack. See you later, all the Justin Marshall sort of stuff. There's Sheep Station. Takes the throw in. Fornes, Lazzolo. Out to Ballet. The Batiste loan he's linking up. Oh, Trujillo, he's through now. 4-0. My B team are fresh in Salford. Maybe I should have played the B team more often this season. Absolute pounding this. There's Ballet in for the casserole. Trujillo's just taken the touch around Byfield, who may as well say bye. I don't know how he's actually shot that through a guy's leg, but he's done it. And we make it 4-0. So a very comfy win. So we're going to go up to 108 points with still 2 championship games to go. We are going to get a very nice total here. As Martin keeps going, that one's not really close. Into the final 10 minutes. I've got to dash today, guys, so we're probably not going to do a raid either. But yeah, if you haven't got FM 26, just go to the YouTube short and then help me get rid of the last couple of copies I've got to give away. There's Kasuda, bit lazy on it there. The lads might be getting tired. Might be getting very tired. As Ditchfield to Barbosa. That's all right. Clean sheet bonus gone. We're in debt. Cheers, Salford. You've just helped out our club massively. Enjoy that, class of 92. But yeah, Ditchfield's just destroyed us there, and Barbosa just blast that one through Mino. Yeah, we can cop that. It's okay. We'll cop that. Helps out the finances, probably. Hydration. But that is a very good performance from the backup team. Good time to use them, and they have well and truly delivered. We'll give them a rest to make sure they're all not entirely knackered on the bench before Man U, but that should mean that the first team are fizzing for the FA Cup semi, which will be first game on Saturday, Manchester Derby. Can we get them this time? They did us. Oh, that's close from the casserole. Yeah, they did us in the quarters of the Carabao Cup earlier this season, albeit that was at Old Trafford. So they had the advantage there. We'll see if we can get revenge in the FA Cup and make a final against one of Liverpool or Arsenal. But that is going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. A reminder, go to the link that I've posted a number of times over on the YouTube Shorts to enter that thing so I can give these copies away. I'm supposed to be giving 5 away. I've got only 3. There were 4 comments, but one guy's had the game purchased for him, so that kind of not much point giving it to him. So if you leave a comment and you win on the next 2, you will win FM26. So make sure you do that on that link that's been posted a few times, or if you're on YouTube on the Shorts page. Back on Saturday, Arvo, we'll wrap up the rest of the gameplay this season here. So we've got 3 more games, maybe more, depending on how that semi goes against Man United in the FA Cup. And I suppose we'll start doing some transfers as well. As I said, I might end up wrapping up a touch early on Saturday because I just remembered there's an early All Blacks kick off for some reason instead of a normal time. They're kicking off 2 hours early, but it won't be by a huge amount of time, maybe like 20 or 15 minutes it'll be. So it'll be about usual, about the 2 hour and a bit mark. But yeah, we'll come back and hopefully maybe win an FA Cup. Going to be tough because Man U 4th in the Prem. And if not them, first or second, that's looking really bad now from Deschamps leaving Liverpool for Tottenham, isn't it? Because he won it with Liverpool last year, and they were top earlier this season, but for some reason, they've gone Spursy. It's a great move there from Didier. But I'll catch you guys on Saturday, 3 p.m. New Zealand time. Hopefully, if your teams are playing at the World Cup in between now and then, they go well. And I'll catch you guys a bit later on. Cheers, guys. Have a good one. Bye.